In the case of Trade, which is one of the other films that I made, it was in collaboration with the National Film Board of Canada. It was a big break because you don't get to do a film with the National Film Board of Canada till you are 45 or 50. You know, I mean, usually you have your veterans, and I really got this big break, and I was really excited about the break, and I didn't want to do anything wrong with the project. In the case of Trade, what the subject was that we had to make a film on child rights because UNICEF was funding it. So we came out with the concept of child prostitution, which is a very, very pertinent problem, and the challenge here lay how to depict the idea in in an animation format, because it's such a challenging idea, and it's such a idea with such grave consequence. So what we did was we started off with press clippings, we started off with several other materials that we had from newspapers, from other sources. We got the information together. We worked on a story based on that, where the general pattern is that the father sells the daughter because he cannot afford to pay for her upbringing. He sells the daughter to the agents who get it over here and sell them to the pimps, who in turn sell it to the brothels, and sometimes the police rescues them, sometimes they get entangled in that mess, but most of the times they get entangled in that mess. We took that story and we took inspiration from real life, and we weaved the story around it, and we gave it a really, really different and brilliant style. We had a fantastic designer for the thing. It's completely Indian, the stylization is completely Indian, and I think what really adds the charm to the whole thing is my father's music and of course the design style, and the concept is of course anyway good. And we really pulled it off very well, and you see the film at the end of it, you feel, you're watching a complete story about a child who's getting into prostitution, and your emotions are along with that girl. You are sympathizing with the girl.
करो, यूं ही पहलू में बैठे रहो, हो यूं ही पहलू में बैठे रहो, आज जाने की
Lock is another film which is really, really close to my heart. It's about this child who wants to go to school but is forced to work in a lock factory. What we did was we did research and we took one of the most hazardous industries, the lock industry, and we decided to portray effectively how we could emphasize on the hazards that the children face in the lock industry. At the end of it, one should know when you are buying a lock from the market, what kind of effort and what kind of inhumanity is actually going on to make that one lock which we just use in our everyday life. Similarly, you have problems ahead when they are spray painting. The particles go inside their lungs and they suffer from bronchitis and a whole lot of other issues that were there.